Welcoming Brother Jared, KK, Sister Via. I hope you're having a good night so far. It has been very hot here, and lately I need more rest, so I've been resting more. You gotta give yourself what you need, and so that's what we do. I wanted to stream earlier, but I was too tired. That's the truth. Welcoming Miss Heather, Alois and Roll. Yeah. And also it takes time whenever I take my audio gear outside of this room, it takes time to reset up everything. Okay. Because I had to bring this setup, the looper. I had to bring the loop station to the Buddhist retreat to help play some background music, you know. My energy has been good, but a lot of people around who have not been who are not present. Wow, what a time for people who forget the basics, who don't have faith in the basics. This is train wreck time for people who are not continuing to do the work. And that's okay. As we stay committed to peace, love, God, Buddha, Jesus, whatever your thing is, you good. It only affects you when you're in here. But when you're in your heart space, you get protection from your own mind. Yeah, I changed the whole studio. Not the whole studio, but generally, on other platform, this is what they're getting. Right there. But y'all, get this. Yes. I've been working towards helping someone the past couple months, and it's just rubbed off. Not sure what Ricky William. Welcoming Michelle. Helping people is not easy because whenever you help people ineffectively, many people just give up, but they never try being more firm. Right now, because so many people damn comfortable with their damn life, the universe drops a hammer on your ego, cracks it. Check your damn self. Now, if the ego cracks on you, if the universe crack your ego and you still don't listen, the universe is going to keep cracking at you in different seasons. Because we live in a supportive universe, and if we're too comfortable, we're comfortable in our misery, in our unfulfillingness. And so, yeah. And all we could do is just watch. Some people, I tell them, love your damn self. Some people, I tell them, it's time to let go of the vaping. It's time to let go of abusing your body, eating too much unhealthy food. check yourself. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're unhealthy, you know what food is unhealthy. Reduce that food. You don't even have to quit fast food. Just lower it, the amount. You don't even have to quit soda. Just reduce the amount. You know what I mean? Just reducing the amount is almost more than like it's enough. The issue is drinking 4 liters of Coke a day. If you just reduce it to 1, that's still a ton, but it's better than 4. You know what I mean? But many people want to go to the doctor. They want to let the doctor tell them, you got 5 months to live, even though you've been eating like crap for the past 20 years. It's on you, actually. Ooh, nobody wants to hear that. And many people don't want to say it either. And so that's your choice. Right? We can either have real talk that pisses you off, or just let people do unhealthy things, and then when it's too late, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, even though I was there and I didn't say shh. That's why like around me, I just call it out right away. Right? But not all the time. There's a season, right? The universe has a season. That's why we have whatever season this is. Scorpio season. Right? Because the universe is not here to kick your butt all the time. You have your year and your season, but every day is your day and every year is your year. But if you're not paying attention, you may not realize it. I got 5 more months of Coke Zero. Oh gosh. Hey, at least you're switching to the zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, props. Like, that deserves like 2 claps. But the second clap slower, because I guess you're trying. You know what I mean? Whenever the energy is more noisy, the people coming to see me, with people reporting in, you can tell when you're doing the good work with the community. Here comes the people from the shadow. It's just like right? No, because when you create a lighthouse, people begin to see the light, and here comes the people from the shadow. Like, I'm looking for my community. I found y'all on Instagram. I found y'all on Meetup. and you can tell. You can look at, when you work for God, humbly, you look at somebody, like, you can tell this person has been abused, and they just need loving people around. They just need somebody who doesn't take advantage of them. And when they meet you for the first time, they're just like, wait, what? Wait, what? There's a group of people who don't want me for the outside for the first time. There's guys who are here to be my friend and not see me as a piece of meat. There's girls who are here because they're here to love themselves together, and they used to have bottomless mimosas, but not anymore. And so it's a beautiful experience now. It takes time to get there, you know. It takes time to get there. Today, the weather was extremely hot. There was a ton of people at the park meditating. Right. Online, the amount of consistent brothers and sisters on it, you know, on the love your damn self path, on the sobriety path, on the self-respect path, on the learn to be happy alone instead of be lonely as hell path. And so no one goes to the park to meditate in Las Vegas. Maybe you're meant to be the leader. Nah, it can't be me. Nah, just wait for somebody else to start the meditation circle. Somebody will go out on Sunday. Right, there's gotta be somebody doing sound bath somewhere, but not me. There's gotta be good online community somewhere. Let somebody else live stream and do the leadership work. There must be an $11.11 mini reading somewhere. It was so intense meditating today. A lot of people came to the park today with a lot of anxiety and found peace. Was it at it was at Menil Park. Menil. That's where we are gathering area. Welcoming Caden, Vanessa, Sister Kata. Brother Jared, Guru Jared. I meditated today listening to 888 Hertz. Remember, brothers, sisters, when you start to see things in meditation, keep it to yourself. Mostly the master just talked about this. Because some people, they don't see anything. And then they may think something is wrong with you. In this community, you say whatever you want. For real. If it's respectful. Right? Do you see stuff? I don't see. Sometimes the eyes see visions. Sometimes the eyes see Buddha, see archangels. but the real me doesn't see. The real you, the real I, just is. Welcoming con girl. Stumbled on your old channel, that was beautiful. I've had many old YouTube channels long time ago. Takes many years of cultivation to find result, right? Like anything, it takes time to... Are you active in the Discords? I wouldn't say I'm active, but I see every comment. So thank you for going to check out the Discord. Miss Heather D, I saw that you have joined. What is Discord? What is the Discord? You can figure it out if you talk to Miss Heather D. There you go. The secret, yeah. The Discord is, I mean, if people want to go on the Discord, if y'all really want it, I could put the Discord in the hyper follow. Link in the bio. If y'all are trying to connect, you know what I mean? So... Welcoming Shauna, Terry. What have you been observing in humanity lately, brothers and sisters? I've been noticing people being tested lately. Many people getting tested. They're testing themselves by their attachment. I don't want to talk about this past week. You don't have to. You injured your knee. So I'm debuting my new singing bowl setup. Here it is. Ta-da! Innovation. Don't hear. Okay, since y'all here, I'll give you a secret. This is called a mouse pad, where you put it on your lap. Right? So you can put this on your knee and turn your knee into a mouse pad. And the universe go, well, why don't you use that for a singing bowl? Bottom part is like a beanbag. This is where you put a plant in, called a pot. This is also another pot right under it that you may not be able to see. This is called two pot. Would you like some pot? Oh, look what I found. Two pot shaker. Rest in peace. Did not have to expect to use this skill. Welcoming Empress Sally. Things will never be the same, oh yeah. Machiavelli. All through your body. La 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 la. Come with me, Hail Mary. Not bad, right? Welcoming everybody. And the reason I have this singing bowl set up is because so that you can see the bowl in action. Everything's cleaner. The lighting's cleaner, even on Twitch. I've cleaned everything up, and it's gonna be this way. I recently got some Japanese, like basically, do you see this thing? This is a picture, but I bought some from China, some of these, so that the floor matches the backdrop. So it could be more immersive in our experience of sound bath and spiritual talk, which will come in like 2 months. Okay. 2 months, okay. So if you're here that long, you'll see it. Yeah, the thing is, this is a sacred space for me, you know. I don't take service lightly at all. And we have 2 flutes coming in from Peru, 2 Egyptian flutes, because you know why? You know what's weird? The Egyptian flute, the Egyptian scale is not common. It's like, I'm looking at it's called the Hijaz scale, Egyptian scale, Arabic scale. I tried to find a flute that has the Arabic scale, but it's not traditional. It like doesn't exist. It's like from Hollywood or something, but when I hear it, you can feel that you feel the spirit of the desert. And I'm not sure what's going on, but the amount of healing energy from that scale, like imagine that some scale of music, like frequency, it's like there's a code in the music that when you hear a certain scale, it unlocks something. Yeah, the intention, but even you can have positive intention, but if that scale, it's sound the feeling. There's so much love within a certain scale, right? I don't resonate with modern scales, like major scale, pentatonic scale, whatever. But when I hear the Japanese scale or the ancient scales, it's like it's just simple and deep. Right, for example, you've been hearing me play the it's an Egyptian flute that's made in Peru, because it's the scale, right? It's just finding the maker. These damn flutes are so expensive. These damn flutes are so expensive. I'm trying to get some bougie. I'm trying to get some like non-bougie, but what I'm looking for is like it doesn't exist that much. And the ones that exist, 500, not 600 to $1,000. I'm trying to bring y'all. We're not at that level, and I'm like, do I have to make these damn flutes? I'm looking into, and so I'm like, why is it? I'm like, why is this Egyptian scale? Why is this not more common? Why is it so secret? Like, because when we listen to ethnic or exotic scale, it's only in a movie for like just the intro to the desert, right? So when you hear this, it's like, here it comes. There's an ancestor from the desert. There's a Native American ancestor. Right? There's a Chinese, Japanese ancestor. Right? There's all these ancestor ancient sound where things were much more simpler and people were more grateful because they didn't have Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. Right? They're like, they hunted, right? If they had 2 rabbits, they're gonna make rabbit stew. Right? They're gonna get vegetables, they're gonna add spices that they can get, and it might just be salt. They might not even have salt. Because I started recognizing, I've been looking at the Native American flute almost causes the most. I'm so blessed. Okay, look, I got gifted this flute. Okay. This flute right here was probably $300 or 4. Okay, this is a gift, right? When I have a P.O. box, I'll let you know. Right now, I'm just letting you know that I'm studying. People love the Native American flute. People love the Egyptian flute. Right? But people like the Japanese flute, but they don't love it as much. I'm looking at why. It's not that people don't like Japanese flute, but people like when they feel sweet sound, right? It's a sweet heart-opening sound. It's like a different energy level. Right? This is a sweet sound, the Egyptian flute. the reason why I invested in more Egyptian flute, because I only have two, right? And they're doing something magical, because here's what I believe. I think it reminds people of Jesus. The Arabian, the desert energy, right? In America, like when you hear it, like the Bible comes to life for many people. Like you can feel the healing. Your internet messed up, right? Because when you hear it, like, dang, many people may not study the Bible, but they know about it, and many people do. And so, but when imagine not studying the Bible, but you can feel the presence of like that vibe, you know? Science can tell us. Right. That's what I believe, okay? And when you play this, it reminds you don't think of Bible stories. You feel like when Jesus did the healing. Imagine like it's quiet, but when Jesus does the healing, you hear the music come up, you know what I mean? Because when I hear the Japanese flute, because I'm more exposed to that. So when I hear the Japanese flute, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to chill with the Zen masters, right? So when I hear Japanese flute, that's what, like, ooh, yo. And some brothers and sisters have more indigenous relationship, right? Like, and so when you hear the I love all this stuff. I love all this stuff, you know. It's magic. But this is why I don't take it lightly at all. You know, when the universe tells me to, that's why I don't just randomly pick up a flute. I have to feel it. And when I'm playing the flute, I have to feel it. And so it may take time to warm up, because when you surrender to the flute, it uses you. Music is magical, yeah. So this is the two most popular flute right now, Egyptian flute and the Native American flute. Because why? It's the two most famous flutes in America that heals, right? Because when you play classical flute, right, the flute is like, it's a different, it's not always meditative. But when we, and also it's the way you play, right? You can play a Native American song. Why not Tibetan flute? I mean, there's a flute in every country, I'm sure. Let's go to let's get a flute from Nepal also, you know. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, let's get a flute. Let's get a flute from Vietnam and Korea, you know. Hook it up, man. It's raining flutes. Let's get a flute from Finland and so the majority of people here are in North America, and of course we play flutes from all around the world. It's just the world, you know. There's many ancestors, you know. There's many ancestors, flutes from everywhere, and just grateful that this music is, you know, it's useful. Can we hear the Japanese one? You want to hear a Japanese flute? Okay, let's see here. Let me descend the ball tower real quick. I think the one I use the most is this one, because it's loud. But the one I enjoy the most is the samurai, because it just feels right. Like you feel connected to it, right? So we'll just do both. So this is the most used one because this is the middle path, right? It's not too high, not too low, easy to play, and has a good volume. was born in Thailand but raised in America. Can I please have an energy clearing because of stuff I was talking about earlier? Somebody was asking about kids who won't listen. Your mom says, hey, can I ask you how you deal with aggressive people who are childish and look for reactions? Are you still here, your mom? Sister Annie's sick. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and do an energy clearing if you need. Yeah. Oh no, it's the friend I've been helping. No, there was somebody named Your Mom on TikTok. I know. Human being, you know. They gotta go and name themselves Your Mom. Okay, I don't think your mom here. Dealing with somebody who's childish and aggressive. When somebody is immature and ignorant, you cannot be angry at those people because they don't know better. Right? Because that's all they know. And so the way for me to deal with them is I have to have compassion. I have to see that the way they act like that because they've been abused, they've been abandoned, they've been used. And so for me to have a deeper compassion, it's easier for me to be around people who may be toxic because of love. Because of love. Love helps us to bear. Ignorant people need you to turn another cheek over and over, but that cheek is your ego. Your heart is pure. The love is pure. Sometimes they want to throw negative energy at you. You just have to keep doing the best to deal with it. But of course, you have to have boundaries eventually. Right? There's toxic people who you see casually. But if you're always seeing them, you gotta have some boundaries too. Because if you keep letting people beat you up, they don't realize what they're doing is wrong. Because when you're kind to people, when they treat you like crap, and then you leave quietly, that's what teaches him the most. Like, this person gave it their all, and for whatever reason, they have decided to exit my life. Makes them think a lot. But if you didn't show people love and then you left, no wisdom was learned. But when you're patient with people over and over, but of course, you have to pick your battle. Sometimes you just find an exit and just leave because you can. Sometimes you have to just be humble and use compassion. But if you catch yourself getting irritated, compassion and love, that's why when you have a big heart, your life is good. If you can have boundaries. Many people have a big heart, but no boundary. That's why we always talk about boundary in here. Because so many good people get drained and used. And then you get depressed, and then you get stuck in a toxic loop of helping others, and then you feel like crap. What do you think about hate when hate creeps in where there was once love? Hate is a very strong emotion of negativity. You hate because you've been hurt. You've been traumatized. That's why you hate. A really strong negative emotion doesn't make people happy. Why do we do it? Ignorance, don't know better. So we hate others because we have hate in our own heart. But when you have deep love and compassion for yourself, you have it for the people who don't know better either. The toxic people. Everyone has different standard. Right? Whenever you're a leader of a spiritual community, your mentality is different from most people. You're into developing yourself, improving yourself aggressively. That's how we got here. Many people will talk to me and don't understand why I'm obsessed with improvement. Because you have to be if you want to be successful. But lazy people get annoyed because they want to be comfortable. And every time people are around leaders, they're always trying to like improve and grind. And so I start to, I'm not here to lower my leadership standard, but I'm here to see, we're not on the same page. And then if they have to be around me, they just have to deal with it, or just not like it the whole time. Right? In this community, it's not always comfortable because we have real effing talk. But because we have real talk, the love is genuine and authentic because we don't BS each other with positive vibes only talk. Right? We're comfortable when it comes to meditation time, but it's more quiet. We're comfortable in ourselves, but when it's time to engage a little bit, raw talk helps people to cut through the ignorance and see the truth. But that cutting part, ego doesn't like it. The flutes are beautiful. I'm given to mathematical thinking that lacks the humanity. No, mathematics can be definitely used to improve humanity. Humanity needs engineers, man. Right? Humanity needs engineers. Ta-da! I'm not that greatest with numbers, okay? Humanity, it needs accountant, and there needs every role. There's a role for everybody. Just make sure you're deeply happy with what you do and slowly move to a deeper happiness. Get your money, how much money you need. Find deeper joy deeper than money. Find abundance that's beyond money. Oh, God, that's a hard one to teach some people. There's abundance that's beyond money. Right. But many people may not get there because we've been taught to just chase the bag. And so we keep chasing the bag, we get stuff, but many people may become toxic or entitled and arrogant. And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. And so this is why silence is beautiful. Many people who are not mature don't know how to sit in silence and enjoy it. That's how you thin the room. Like if I just went quiet for a while, of course, when I live stream, I'm here to engage. And so most of the time I won't be silent, but with music, right? Talking engages a certain type of people. The moment you stop talking, some people will leave because they can only deal when there's human interaction. But when there's a musical interaction, it brings about a feeling. Thank you, D. Margaret. You should create your about on the community tab. Your about. Okay. Thank you for that suggestion. Somebody need an energy clearing. Let's do that. What would you like to let go of, brothers and sisters? Tell him to do it outside. Cash me outside. We were outside today. We were outside today. Yes, we did live stream it when we were outside. Let's see here. Releasing the pain. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light 행복하다. I hope that clears your energy. Unless you need more than that. Beautiful dawn, light up the shores for me. It's been a hot week, when the weather's hot and you're doing healing work, so people do not process very well when their mind's overheated. People don't drink enough water, and people may be doing more substance because they're going out at night. Going out at night, there's nothing much to do. Bar, restaurant, bar, theater. One more song and then I leave. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, a bright pleasant day, a dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Stay grounded, brothers, sisters. If you want your life to have good result, you have to do good, take good action, be responsible for your action, be responsible for your happiness. Don't put the happiness responsibility on your ex, on your parents, but be responsible for yourself. I think if we just remember that, because I remember I used to blame my mother a lot. I used to blame the people that did me wrong, but my life remained the same. Actually got worse. And we look for a fix called, we look for a romantic fix. We look for relationships that don't last long because we don't even have a good relationship with ourselves. สวัสดีครับอ๋อเปลี่ยนโปรไฟล์นี่หว่าโอ้จินนี่เปลี่ยนโปรไฟล์พิกนี่หว่า And so one of the hardest things to hear was that I was not honest to myself most of my life about how I felt. I didn't have integrity and honesty with self. We don't want to feel what we feel, so we try to cover it up by overthinking, by making up stuff. But when we slow down and see how we really feel, sometimes we feel terrible, and slowing down helps us to see that. But when you see the terrible, you can fix it. You can heal it. But when you feel like crap and you keep doing more, the crap's still within. Let it go, brothers, sisters. Let go of the negativity, the sadness, and be free. We can be free together. When you find yourself, you hear that song. We belong together. Who's gonna love me when the time comes out? Imagine you get to sing that to yourself. We belong together. Can't sleep at night, 'cause I'm on my mind. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Not sure, it's freezing. Here we go. I want to connect more, but I have to go to the temple tomorrow. It's going to be a hot day, but I will try to make energy to live stream tomorrow. And so, thank you so much. ขอบคุณครับทุกคน Thank you, everybody.